Hi, it's right before Christmas, 2021. A few days ago, I met up with a friend of mine who was in town for business for just a little while. Had a break between meetings. We were going to get to meet for about an hour, but we made a mistake. It's right before Christmas, and we were going to meet in a parking lot of the mall. We were going to go to a little restaurant there, maybe have a cup of tea, glass of water, something, but really just touch base. And instead we ended up driving around the parking lot and not being able to find each other, and finally leaving that parking lot and going and finding a school where we were able to visit for about 15 minutes. It was worth it. Don't get me wrong, it was worth it. But as I was driving home, I was remembering all the years where I worked in 911. And one of the departments that I worked, where our police department was right across the street from a major mall. And it made getting to and from work a pain in the patootie. And there was always traffic. And there were fights in the parking lot over parking spaces. And there was ugliness and shoplifting and rudeness, all in the spirit of the season. We have this expectation of a certain level of civility, a certain level of kindness around the holidays that is largely unmet in emergency services. And then it seems like certain really annoying crimes go up, things like domestic violence, child abuse, theft of ornaments from people's yards. Is there a special place in the southwest corner of hell for people who steal nativity scenes? Something else. This religious ornament for a lot of people, no respect. So it leads to a certain negativity around the holidays, and then you get extra overtime because people are trying to take time off, and you might be able to be one of those people who takes time off, but then there's that guilt that you have because you know your colleagues are working extra hours to cover for you. And then there's dealing with family members who just don't understand why, if you work the midnight shift on Christmas Eve, you are not going to be ready for dinner at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Christmas Day. It's just not going to happen. If you get off at work at 7 in the morning, you don't want a large meal at 1 in the afternoon. I don't care how delightful and delicious it is. It's a struggle. It's a struggle. And so that negativity tends to taint our holiday mood, and it tends to help us stay down and struggle. So what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do about it? Because it's not how we want to show up, is it? That's not who we want to be. That's not what we signed up for here. We signed up to have lives where we were happy and enjoyed it and connected with the people that we love and having fun, not drudgery. So how do we find that place where we can feel joy, where we can feel connection, where we can live into the hope that life offers us? 5 minutes of silence a day. Sit still. Give yourself a chance to sit still and breathe. Breathe in goodness and light. Breathe out goodness and light. Whatever your religious background, Christianity or Islam or Judaism or Hinduism or Buddhism or Sikh or whatever, or no religion. These days of shorter days and longer nights are time to gather with family, and we all want to be happy. And so when we take that time to breathe and pay attention to the goodness and to the light that comes in, to the very life force that sustains us, and to know as we exhale that we are exhaling some of that light and some of the goodness. If we can do that just 5 minutes a day, it is remarkable how much it will help us stay centered. I deeply encourage you to develop this practice. Give yourself this margin in your life. You'll be able to enjoy your days more. Just that pause is enough to help. And if you have a hard time starting that for yourself, and you have a hard time seeing the possibilities of self-care, I encourage you to keep an eye on what I'm up to, because I have an announcement coming soon. Enjoy your holiday season, whatever belief you have, because it's all love. It's all that matters.